Good afternoon. I'm Jonathan Thorpe. I'm from Serena Software down in California. Used to live in Vancouver, so I'm happy to be here. So I just had some minor surgery, and I thought, right, I'm going to get into this Game of Thrones thing. I was on a bit of Vicodin, pretty drugged up, and I thought, doesn't this Game of Thrones thing kind of remind me of my life working in the DevOps space? So I'm going to tell you a little DevOps story. So, we've all worked in these environments where people come with really, 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 really nasty requests at the last minute, right? And, there's always a cast of characters. They really, play their roles very well every single time. You can pretty much, set your clock by what they're going to do and when. And this was my journey as to, exactly what has gone in my life. So how many of you have worked for a VP of products that pretty much resembles Joffrey? He wants what he wants when he wants it, and he doesn't really care. And he's liable to have hissy fits at least 3 or 4 times a day. Then you got your heroic DevOps advocate, probably you guys. I know it's been me. And if any of you have read the books or seen the show, well, you know how that ends for him. Don't be that guy. But then you got the VP of Ops. Now, I chose Ned Stark. Well, I have a man crush on Sean Bean, so that's one reason. But the other reason is, he's basically a good guy, but he's a bit behind the times, But he's got his VP of Operation. He's got his guys back, basically. So now you got Tyrion. He doesn't have a title. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he somewhere in between? Is he important to this DevOps story? We really don't know. But the key thing is he's important. He's a jack of all trades. So winter is coming. So we got a new release coming up. Now we've just had a bit of a patchy quarter. We need to up sales, and it's like, right, you're going to do something now. So let the story commence. Wonderful slide. So Joffrey has his moment. Right, we need to fix this right now. I don't exactly know what it is, but you can do something, and you're going to get it out immediately. Or I'm not just going to fire you this time. I'm going to kill you. And I've worked for you guys before in Vancouver that have said that. So what causes that? Vanity, greed, anger, and if he's a Star Wars fan, a bit of the dark side as well. But I'm sure, not to abuse any people that have been product managers, Reinhardt, but we all recognize that. So now you've got your heroic DevOps advocate. He's playing with the other kids in the playground. In medieval times, they're shooting their new arrows at different targets, and hopefully it's going to go well. Brian here has a bit of a fumble, and it sort of doesn't hit the target on time. But the key thing is with DevOps is, if something's painful, do it more often. Well, you don't want to go to war and fight with real battles, so the medieval equivalent is jousting. Now, you're going to see that Joffrey really doesn't enjoy this. He's having a history. He's like, why are you wasting time doing things over and over again? Just get this crap into production. I don't care about dev. I don't care about staging. Get it to where it adds value. No, I said, he doesn't care. And it's like, and so what? You guys can work long hours. So here we go, our VP of Ops. He's praying to the old gods. He's said in the past a bit. Now, I used to have to sacrifice chickens in the basement, or whatever your equivalent is. But I think we've all been there, basically, like, oh, I am so screwed, and this better go okay. But what happens to our bright-eyed hero? Yeah, don't be that guy. Just trust me. He does his best, and in the end, he takes one for the team, and I said no spoilers when I put this together. So then you got Tyrion. So now he's the guy, I guess I've had to play his role in the past a little bit. Is he dev? Is he ops? Is he somewhere in between? Is he the guy that literally plays behind the scenes when you're trying to get this DevOps initiative to happen? Key thing is, if you can make it happen, you're awesome when you nuke your enemies with medieval technology. I call that Jenkins for managing your deployment pipeline. But, this guy can pull off some awesome things, And, you get the girl if you can do it, or the man, and the ladies in the audience. The key thing is, you get to keep your marriage, keep your girlfriend, get a girlfriend, whatever. If you automate stuff, you get your life back. And, by the way, that doesn't end well either. Now notice I didn't put a date on it, because I'm going to talk to you about this next year. It's not a slide left from my previous DevOps days, I promise. But, the key thing is I've been pitching DevOps Days for a while, and this is from my boss. Just say, yes, thank you for sending me to DevOps Days all over the world. It's been a lot of fun. And I hope you guys in Vancouver are really successful with DevOps, especially as when I come here, I want a job. Hope you all have a good time.